Hey everybody, welcome to your faith and finance tip for the week. I am Clarice E. Minor, the owner and CEO of Financial Bondage Broken. I really hope that these are very, very helpful to you. So this week I got some great information about preparation that's going to help you transform your finances today. Okay, but before we get started, let's discuss some announcements. I have launched a faith and finance ministry, and it's right now it's just on a group, and what we're going to do it very, very soon is a faith and finance show where I'm going to have special guests coming in and talking about their businesses. Now these guests are Christian entrepreneurs, ministry leaders, pastors, whomever, and they're just going to come in and talk about their ministry or their business and their journey on how they started their ministry and their business. So it's going to be very, very uplifting and impactful and empowering that's geared to help those Christian entrepreneurs and leaders who are just working for the kingdom. Okay. Another thing we are having, I'm so excited about this. I'm excited about everything, really. We are having a sale on our products that's in our shop. So take a look at our shop. We have two things that's out: a workbook, and a book, okay, about financial freedom. The book is called Breaking Chains of Financial Bondage: Steps to Creating Generational Wealth, and the workbook, Financial Builder Workbook. They're both 50% off. So check it out. Order your book so you can start your financial freedom journey today. So let's get started. So we're going from Genesis 41:33 through 36, and I'll only start reading just one verse for the sake of time. Okay, so one translation. So we're Genesis 41:33 through 36, and I'll be reading from the New Living Translation. Okay, my suggestion is that's Genesis 41 verse 33 through 36. My suggestion is that you find the wisest man in Egypt and put him in charge of a nationwide program. Let Pharaoh appoint officials over the land and let them collect 1/5 of the crops during the 7 good years. Have them gather all the food and grain of these good years and into the royal storehouses and store it away so there will be food in the cities. That way there will be enough to eat when the 7 years of famine come. Otherwise, disaster will surely strike the land and all the people will die. Now, what does that mean? Okay, so three things that Pharaoh was required to do. These are three instructions that they did, and they were very, very successful throughout the whole 14 years. Okay, so use the wisest person in Egypt to create a plan. That was step number 1. 2, years of prosperity. Store away as much as you can. That's during the years of prosperity. And number 3, during the years of famine, there will be enough money, food, grain left over, okay, from the years of prosperity. And it worked, okay? So it worked. Now, why did he have to choose the wisest person? Now, put a fool in the position of the finances of your house. What's going to happen? Think about it. So if you put a fool in the position of the taking care of the land and gathering all the stuff, nothing would have been taken care of. He would have been spending everything that came in, eating everything that came in. So that's the same thing in our household. We have to put the wisest person collectively or not collectively. If you are the single parent, right? If you're a single parent, then you have to be the wisest person in the house. You have to be the wisest person in the house. The Bible says that it's a fool a person who spends everything is not wise. That's what it says in Proverbs. So everything that you come in, you have to set aside monies for the future. Okay. So during the years where things are great, you save, you grow your money by saving and saving. Okay. So here are your 5 tips. Always got 5 tips for you guys. So number one is always pay your tithes and offering. Why? Because there are benefits of that. God says that he will open up a window of heaven, pour out a blessing. You won't have enough room to receive, and he will rebuke the devourer. Those are 2 promises that he will keep. Now, the second thing you have to do is create and use a blueprint. Create and use a blueprint. This will help you account for every penny that is being spent. You won't have to guess. You won't have to try to figure it out. You'll know exactly where every penny is being spent. So a blueprint, a financial budget is necessary for financial freedom, right? Set aside a minimum of 10% of your income into a savings. Save a traditional savings for your emergency savings, retirement investments, and other types of investments. Okay, 6 to 12 months of the emergency savings should be for your emergency savings. So what that is for all your monthly expenses, that is your emergency savings. Now, on hand, you want to have $1,000 on hand, so that in case you blow a tire out, or you need, some emergency that comes up, and you need $1,000 on hand right away. No problem. You can go straight to that savings account, take out what you need. Let's say you need, you need something happened with the car. Something happened with the car and you got to get it fixed really right away. $1,000. Boom. You can go right to your savings account and take it out, and it won't affect your everyday life. Okay. Now, the other monies that will be into the other accounts, you can do like a mutual fund or an index fund, something like that, so that it will grow faster. You want to put your money someplace where your money will work for you and not you working hard for your money, right? So that's how you grow wealth. Now, other types of savings, retirement savings, you need to have a retirement account. I don't care what anybody says. Retirement savings is important. Why? Because one day you're going to have to retire. It's simple. You're going to get old and you're going to stop working for whatever reason, whether you stop. I've known people who had to retire early because of health issues. So it's important to have your retirement account. As the younger you are, the better. Okay, so the younger you are, the better. You want to have those things in place, and don't take money out of it. Come on, guys, let's stop taking money out of our retirement accounts, because you are losing money in the long run. When you need it the most, the money is gone because you spent it, because you used it for your emergency. No, keep that money in their account, and you get taxed on it because it's considered additional income. You get taxed on it. So you don't even get the whole thing. So let's be wise with our money. Let's be wise with our savings, and let's start thinking about financial freedom, and let's start thinking about creating generational wealth. So don't take your money out of your retirement. And other types of investments are real estate. That's extremely common. Stocks, bonds, business investments, things like that. Those are good things to have in place to create generational wealth and financial freedom. What do you do if you are living paycheck to paycheck and you can't afford it? Listen, do steps 1 and 2 that I said, which is pay your tithes and offering and create a budget. Once you have your budget in place, then we can talk about, look it over with a fine-tooth comb and look at what can we do to decrease our expenses so that you can start saving for your emergencies. Okay. Now, also, stop using credit for emergencies. That's not what it's for. Credit is to help you build your score. Credit is to help you buy things like homes and cars and things like that. Credit is not start a business. Credit is not for emergencies. Stop thinking that it is. It's not for emergencies. Use your money for emergencies. That's why we have emergency savings account. Now, many of us may not know how to do that. Maybe we weren't taught how to do that, and that's fine. That's where Financial Bondage Broken comes into place. You can call us Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time at this number, 856-624-3879, and we will be happy to help you with your finances and getting a budget in place and sticking to it so that you can become financially free. Call us anytime. We are waiting for you. I am waiting for you to call me so that I can help you become financially free. Our number again is 856-624